All right, guys. So I'm back at it again. This is the front camera on the Essential phone, and it's time to give a follow-up video on the Essential phone. I've been using the Essential phone for probably almost 2 months now. So I was like, it's time to put it on the tripod, and it's time to give these guys an updated video. Now, I recently did a live stream about the Essential phone and getting your take on it. Because I'm going to be working on my Smartphone of the Year award, and the Essential phone is up there. It's up there. It's a good phone. And it's definitely going to place well, even though it kind of was one of the underdogs of the year, just like this phone is one of the underdogs of the year. But the Essential phone has been a phone that some people call it the comeback kid. Everybody has all their ways of thinking about the Essential phone, and I wanted to use the Essential phone for this part of the video and just show you guys that the Essential phone is actually really good. It's a really solid phone. Not a lot of phones can record in 4K from the front, and this again is the front camera of the Essential phone. All this audio is all the Essential phone. I'm not using any kind of external mics or anything, and because I wanted to show you how good the phone performs. Now I do have one studio light going. My other studio light is off behind me back there. You can kind of see it back there turned off. I have one studio light going, and that's pretty much it. If you want to get the best lighting for a phone's camera or just any camera, position the light like I wanted kind of a shadowy on this side. So I got the light predominantly on this side of the phone. But it's still bright enough to light up the entire area and give you some idea of how well the front camera or just the cameras alone can perform on pretty much any phone. But this Essential phone, let me know how the colors and accuracy look on here. I think it looks pretty good. When I look through the viewfinder, it looks pretty solid. But the Essential phone itself is a device that we all know. We've heard the story. It debuted at a bad price. Then it started to get a lot of updates. Then they dropped the price. With all of that being said, I mean, this phone is no slouch. This phone actually has things that other phones do not have. And one of the main things being is some of the best hardware out there. Now, some of you guys wanted to see me match the Essential phone against this phone, and I did, and I favored the Z2 Force in that video, but that doesn't mean the Essential phone is a bad phone. I just kind of like the look and feel of this a little better than the Essential phone. The Essential phone is definitely has top-notch hardware. It's the only phone that I know of with ceramic and titanium. I mean, just ponder that for a minute. Think about that for a moment, and you ask yourself, what other phones have that? Probably none. The Mi Mix and the Mi Mix 2, I think the Mi Mix has ceramic, but no titanium. It's so this phone is not indestructible, but it shouldn't break as quick as some other phones. The Essential phone is kind of a love-hate relationship for a lot of people, and why that is, I don't know. A lot of people that I come across either really love it, or there's a group of people that have it and say it's horrible. There's a group of people that say, I bought it and then I returned it. I'm going to shift a little bit here. I bought it and then returned it. I was watching live stream on the tablet there. They bought it and then returned it, and they just I don't know. The Essential phone is a pretty solid device, man. Battery life is good. It's got turbocharging. In the box, they give you an adapter because it doesn't have a headphone jack, but you do get to plug the adapter in. But I just use Type-C headphones, and it is a great sounding set of headphones. So now I'm going to switch the camera around to the rear camera, and let's finish off the video with the rear camera so you can kind of see the difference in quality. Alright, so this is the rear camera to finish off this video. The Essential phone is a phone that's stock Android, all the latest specs from 2017, like the latest processor, which is the Snapdragon 835. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's just a beautifully put together device. It's got stock Android. It's got a really, really nice speaker on it, even though it's a single bottom firing speaker. It's actually a pretty solid speaker on here. So what do you guys think about the rear footage? And I'm thinking that this footage looks really great as far as what I saw in the viewfinder for the front, and I'll check out the rear once I get it up on the Mac to put this together for you. But I think the Essential phone coming in at $499 is more than a fair price, and you'll hear a lot of people say that the hardware alone is worth the $499 price, and I would say that they're correct. The premium feel that this phone has is absolutely stunning. Essential put together dual cameras on the back for us, 13 megapixels at that. And then also they have the Snap-on 360 mod where you can now stream live YouTube in 360. This phone has way more potential than people let on, and it's actually better than a lot of phones out there than people might let on. A lot of phones that come out today, they're fantastic, but price point is a deciding factor for a lot of people. And what Essential did essentially is, I think they probably listened to everyone and said, you know what, we need to move these units. We're going to give this phone tons of software updates. We're going to draw the people in, and we're going to give them what they want, and we're going to lower the price and keep it there. And now they're getting ready to release the new gray color, and I think that's very interesting that they decided to do that, and I'm happy that they decided to do that. I think that's the right move, Keep it coming. A lot of people want that green and gold color. I'm actually pretty excited about that as well. It looks great on the website. I hope they bring it out. They have a mod that they're gonna have where you snap on a battery, a magnetic battery. Still waiting on that. A lot of things are going kind of slow, but I'm pretty ecstatic for them to actually try something different and new. Ceramic and titanium, that's a good combination. And this phone's been dropped a few times. No scratches or anything on. Not dropped like thrown to the ground. It's accidental drops and it survived. It's been in a case sometimes, without a case sometimes. It's very slippery, so it can slide off of any surface, so be careful of that. But it definitely won't break like other phones if you drop it. Like if I were to slide my iPhone off a 3-foot drop and this phone off a 3-foot drop, I have confidence that this phone will not break, and I think the iPhone probably would shatter because I've had that happen before. It's your man Jay Will. The Essential Phone's hardware is top-notch. Performance, top-notch. Cameras, almost really they're really solid. I mean, with the right setting and the right lighting, you can get some good shots. I think this footage is probably going to come out pretty good. What do you think? Or how's it coming out? But I wanted to give you a follow-up video on the Essential Phone. This phone is hot, man. No doubt. It's a hot phone. And people who say that it's not, I totally respect their opinion, but I respectfully disagree. It's your man Jay Will. The Essential Phone's rocking out at $499 and $400. Grab it if you can. It's totally worth it. You can be a part of the exclusive group of people who actually have this device. So, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.